This is the life that we pray for. But now all the lights are blinding you. These are the moments people live for. Where your heart is ours and what's surrounding you.
What up, guys? Arctic here, bringing you guys gameplay commentary using the G36C and the KNT and the FMG9 and G36C again. I was on Spy Hunt and I was having some fun. And I kind of want to talk to you guys real quick about anger, right? And, you know, that's a lot of the time something that happens when you're gaming, man. Anger is something that we all go through while we're gaming. We're getting mad, we're raging, we're hitting stuff. You know, I was talking to Edmite and Meep earlier today. I was like, I wish I had a room in my house where I could just walk in and I could just punch through walls and like take a bat to find China. That would be so nice. You know, you get rid of anger super easily. But I kind of wanted to talk about the saying or the movement of people to blame a game instead of the players. And it's like, don't blame the player, blame the game, you know, that kind of stuff. Okay, so I understand where the quote comes from and like the significance, but when playing a game, I don't think you should go by it. And here's I'm gonna explain this in the best way I can. This is my philosophy, how I play the game, and how I keep myself from quitting every game that makes me angry or, you know, raging about the game every 2 seconds. So pretty much when I get mad at the game, I think about why is that player exploiting a fault, and I just see it as that player not caring what others may think. You know, a lot of people say, you know what, it's the game's fault, it shouldn't even be in the game, so blame the game. But for me, it feels better to release my anger on one person that I can just leave the game, you know, and then, you know, not have to deal with them, instead of the game itself, which I'm going to be playing. You know what I mean? Because then you'll quit the game and all the fun times that may outweigh the bad times will go away. A lot of the time when something bad happens, as if, you know, customer support is a great example. When something bad happens, you're going to call your customer support. But when you get something that works and is perfect and is more than you ever dreamed, you're not going to really call customer support, you know? You're like, it works fine, I don't need to call customer support. But that's why they're only going to hear negative, right? So if you're like, if you're only on the negative all the time, you know, if you're only on that kind of stuff, you will totally forget about the fun you have. And even though most of the time, you know, 90-80% of the time you're having fun playing CombatArms, having fun playing another game, that one angry time will make you really mad. And then what that translates you into is like, if that one angry time you're blaming the game, you're kind of going to remember it, because instead of, you know, seeing like when someone you don't like pops up in your game, say a hacker that you've seen before is in your game, you think, oh, that guy hacks, I don't like that guy, right? So think of it like the game you're literally playing has one problem, and if you think of it as, you know, say this gun is overpowered, if you think of it as in the game, you're always being reminded because you're playing the game, instead of it just being that one person you've seen again and realizing that that person is going to use something that you don't necessarily like, or, you know, that you feel is unfair. So in context, I'm going to summarize it. Yeah, don't blame the player, blame the game, but only when you're speaking vocally. Inside your head, go ahead and blame the player, because I feel as if it will keep you playing the game longer and happier on the game. I don't know. That's just my philosophy on things and how I don't, you know, quit every game I don't like. So, hope you guys like this quick tip / advice. And Arctic signing out.